Good morning from the Milk Slinger kitchen. It is a Saturday morning and lots of things are happening here. It's a very milk-centric day. I'm going to make sour cream and I'm going to show you my method for making sour cream. This is the way that I have just developed. It works really well for me. So I do sour cream the same way I do yogurt, because if you look at cream capped yogurt, the top of it is really like sour cream and I love the flavor of it. And I thought, well, why don't I just make a whole quart of the cream that is like the cream cap? So what I'm doing is I take a quart of cream, raise it to 180 degrees, just as though I'm treating it for yogurt, and I cool it back down to 120. But then instead of adding the incubated culture, I just add a little bit of cream and yogurt from a previous yogurt that's been cultured, just a teaspoon or two, and whisk that in, dump it into the quart jar, and then that gets incubated for, 6 hours, 8 hours at about 110 degrees in our little cooler in the bathtub until it's fairly set, and then you stick it in the fridge, and that is our sour cream. That's what I've been using. However, there are other ways that you can make sour cream. You can buy packets with the bacterial culture in it from New England Cheesemaking Supply Company. I actually have some in my freezer. I just found it today when I was rifling through old packs. Just one of these sprinkled over the milk. You just heat it to 86 degrees. You don't have to do the raising it to 180 degrees and then dropping it back down to 120. It's super easy. I could use store-bought yogurt and add it to cream. I could probably just do the straight bacterial culture that I use for my big batches of yogurt, put some of that in there. Another method is to use clabber culture. I know that Kate from Venison for Dinner, she makes her sour cream using clabber to get it going. So that is another option. There's just a multitude of ways. So just kind of mess around and see what works for you and the flavor that you like. So this is the incubator. Put the stuff in here, put the lid on it, stick it in there, do that, and then you just plug it in and let it sit for 6 hours or 8 hours, and then you have yogurt, or in this case, sour cream. So let's see how this sour cream is doing. There's a line right there. It's been sitting in the fridge overnight, or for 2 nights now, and there's some milk on the bottom, or yogurt. Look how thick that is. That is just cream, y'all. That little bit on the top gets dried off, but then this whole thing underneath is sour cream. Oh, look at that. And taste it. It tastes like yogurt, but it's cream. It's tangy, it's bright, it's delicious. This is like Greek yogurt on steroids because it has all the fat. I mean, it is all the fat. And it just has that velvety flavor. You could stir this in with some salt if you wanted to. I'm not gonna do that. Well, actually, maybe I should. Maybe I should try that. If I salted this, it would last longer. Should I salt it? I'm gonna put some in a bowl and just add a wee bit of salt to it. I think salt makes everything taste better. That's good. I'll just sprinkle some in here and stir it up as I go. And there's our crema. It's a little bit liquidy. If you didn't know, crema is what they use in Central America. It's not sour cream, they call it crema. You just kind of scoop it or drizzle it on your beans. It's not pure, it has other things in it, and it is so good. And this, I will just put back in the fridge and we'll use this up first. Down there in that corner right here, that is a little bit of yogurt. I don't know if you can see the color difference, but it's basically all just cream. So I'd say it probably has a shelf life of maybe a week, 2 weeks. I stirred this up, so I've introduced contaminants and stuff. If it was sealed and I did not open it, then it could last for a month probably. Yogurt lasts for a good month in the fridge if it's not opened and it has a good cream cap. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Oh, that's good. Wow. Oh, so yummy. 1 month later, check this out, guys. It is still perfectly good. So even salted and stirred, it has an excellent shelf life. You gotta try it. I'm making a cheesecake, so I got this out to add to it, and it is moldy. It's just around the top. It might be good deep down in, but I am not gonna risk it. So 5 weeks is the max.